Hey guys, Marlo back with yet another Neca video review, and today we're going to take a look at the Pan's Labyrinth, Ophelia, and the Pale Man. Both figures again are from the Pan's Labyrinth movie and the Guillermo del Toro signature collection. Let's take a close look at the boxes real quick. Gorgeous artwork on both. Nice paintings, again in that sort of ultimate style boxing that we are familiar with, and really nice artwork all around. You can see the box there, the back of the package showing a nice product shot of Ophelia there with the fairies. If you want to, you can read that. Just pause the video and you can see there some of the other figures in the Guillermo del Toro signature collection. We have Santi here. This is from I forget the other movie that this is from. The Pale Man, Fawn, and Ophelia. These three are from Pan's Labyrinth. And let's open it up to reveal the figure behind the flap there. You can see again a nice image there of Ophelia with, I believe that's the book. And you can see the figure in there. There's a key, trying to get a good look at all the accessories. The funky stone there with the sculpture. And 3 fairies there, so that's pretty cool. So that's what we get with Ophelia. And let's look at the Pale Man real quick. Again, his box a bit thicker, and the back of the package there showing a nice product shot of the Pale Man. Go ahead and read that. I'm not sure if it's the same as what's on Ophelia's box, but feel free to pause the video if you want to read that. And once again, let's open up the flap to reveal the figure inside. And you can see a nice product image there of the Pale Man looking really cool. And he is sitting there on his chair. And here we have a dish. I believe those are his eyeballs sitting on the dish. And he pops those in his hands if you've seen the movie. So really cool. Can't wait to open this up. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and open both of these up and take a closer look at both pieces out of package. And here we have both figures out of package. And we'll start off here with Ophelia. I have her here holding the book. And these are some of her other accessories. She does come with that key that you can see there. Really tiny piece with a lot of nice details. But like I said, very small, so be careful not to lose that in the collection. She also comes with these little fairies. And as you can see, they're pretty much all identical in terms of the same mold. They're just painted differently. So, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, they're not different sculpts. Just different repaints for each of them. But it's cool that they included 3 of them with the set. And real quick, let's take a closer look at the book that Ophelia has. You can see there the nice print on the cover. And has a little bit of weathering on the back of the book. There's the same print on the back. And I was surprised to see this. You can open it up actually. And when you do, you can see some of the nice artwork in there. And there's also some text. Again, really beautiful to look at that. And another thing worthy of noting is this stone piece here. I thought it would be like just a solid plastic piece, but it's quite heavy. It has a lot of weight to it. And I realize it's actually a thick, heavy piece of resin. So again, this is fragile. If you were to drop it on a hard surface, I would think it'd shatter. So be careful with this piece. It's actually resin. And you can see the great details on this piece. Just amazing work. And I was really surprised that Neca went ahead and included a resin piece. Again, once you have it in hand, you'll see the heft and weight that this piece has on its own. It's a really solid stone piece. And let's see, Ophelia. Let me see if I can show you some of her articulation points. She does have a ball joint at the head. The arms also move out, go around. You can see the joint there at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, as well as that small wide joint so that she can fold her wrist like so. There is a ball joint at the waist, and unfortunately there's no movement at the ankles. You just have a rotation at the knees, and they can also sort of go back and forward, but of course it's going to be hindered by the skirt, which is kind of a soft rubber type material. So again, not too much movement with the legs except for maybe that little bit of rotation there. So quite simple figure, but a beautiful piece. A really nice likeness to the actress, and really well painted, I think. The back of the figure. And again, this should display really nicely in the collection with all the other pieces. I can't wait to get the fawn to complete the trio. And hopefully they'll do more. I think I heard they're going to do the Shape of Water next, so definitely looking forward to that, and the Amphibian Man. So anyways, let's look at the Pale Man. I got him here in that classic pose that you see in the film, after he pops the eyes into his hands. Again, you have the little dish there with the eyeballs. If I can get it to focus, you can see really nicely done, nice details there, kind of gruesome. And then moving on to the Pale Man himself. Really well sculpted. And let's quickly look at his articulation points as well. Alright. So you can see he has rotation at the wrists, as well as that Y joint. Bit of a ball joint there on the head. There's another swivel at the neck there, but it's going to be a little bit hindered. The arms can go out like so, as well as all around. The elbows are on a double joint, so you can collapse the arm like so. There's two joints in the torso at the chest area, and at the waist area right there. You can swivel all around. You can get them to look all the way back like that if you wanted. And the legs, again, I guess they're on a ball joint with a swivel there. The knees can bend, and just rotation there at the feet. They don't really go up and down, just sort of rotate there. So you can get them in a standing pose. Let's see if I can get the legs straight enough. More or less something like that. Got to straighten out the feet or the legs a little bit more. But yeah, there you go. And you can have Ophelia by his side. And lastly, let's take a look at the throne, or not throne, the chair piece. Again, a really nice addition to the set. Very nicely detailed. As you can see, looks like actual wood there, so really nice sculpting and paintwork by Neca. Just really, really impressive. All right. And last but not least, I'll show you one more figure I have in the collection. Again, it's from the Devil's Backbone, and I'll give you guys a comparison of that figure along these two. And here we have all three figures from my Guillermo del Toro collection so far. We have Santi here, again from the Devil's Backbone. And I never did a review on this piece. I figured it's not a big deal. But it's a really cool piece. Again, if you are a fan of the film and of Del Toro, you see here the missile. Comes with this nice display base with the plants. And of course, this really well done figure of Santi. And he scales nicely or perfectly with Ophelia there. As you can see, two children. And again, the stone piece and the Pale Man. So that's about it, guys. Just wanted to give you guys a quick look and review of the Guillermo del Toro collection. Can't wait for the Fawn figure and, of course, the Amphibian Man later on from The Shape of Water. So that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Take care, guys, and keep on collecting. Bye-bye.